These are all the deleted scenes from Family Guy Season 12, starting off with the episode Finders Keepers, which had 4 cut moments. The first deleted scene happens early in the episode when Peter's foul breath starts pushing the family away. Lois tells him to see a dentist, and Peter complains that he hates going there as much as he hates going to the racist eye doctor. That leads into a cutaway gag with an optometrist making inappropriate assumptions about different races based on eye charts.
That's it, Peter. We've got to do something about that awful breath. I'm making an appointment, and you are going to the dentist.
Jeez, you are not gonna let this go, are you? You're as stubborn as a 4-hour erection.
Well, she's long gone, so, you can go too.
Oh no, you got me for another 3.5 hours, pal. Go ahead, seek medical attention. I'm not going anywhere.
You can't stay. I'm chaperoning my daughter's Girl Scout dinner in 45 minutes.
Well, tuck me into your waistband and try not to pee up your shirt.
All right, that's it, Peter. We've got to do something about that awful breath. I'm making an appointment, and you are going to the dentist.
All right, fine. But I hate going to the dentist. Even more than I hate going to that racist eye doctor.
Okay, Peter, can you tell me what's on this bottom line?
Is that an O?
No.
Once Peter gets his breath under control, the family heads out for dinner. That's when Peter finds the map in Stewie's hand. He digs at the marked location and finds a clue. When he tells Brian about it, Brian says he's figured something out too, which cuts to a deleted moment where Stewie randomly says he's figured something out as well, but won't reveal it until he turns 17.
Hang on, you guys. I think I might have figured something out. The circle in the square. That could be the clock in the town square.
Wow, you're right. Brian, that could be it.
Well, let's get down there before anyone else does. Hang on, you guys. I think I might have figured something out.
So did I, but I'm going to wait until I'm 17 and announce it at assembly.
As the town goes full treasure hunt mode, Meg tries to convince Chris that they should find the treasure themselves before Peter does. That leads into another deleted scene where Chris says if Peter gets the money, he'll just blow it all on some fancy restaurant.
Chris, we need to find that treasure for ourselves.
What do you mean?
Even if Dad finds the treasure, he's not gonna share. He'll just blow through it all.
Maybe you're right. I mean, last time we came into some money, he just wasted it on all those diamond pinky rings for everybody. Maybe you're right. I mean, last time we came into some money, he just wasted it all on fancy restaurants.
Fresh ground pepper?
Please.
Just say when.
Never.
The final deleted scene is a cutaway gag triggered when Peter realizes money really does change people. It flashes to a group of homeless people acting like snobs after finding loose change.
Look at them. Lois was right. This treasure hunt has turned them all into animals.
There's more where that came from, mister. He was right. There was more.
I guess money really does change people.
Do you know who I am?
Next is Vestigial Peter, which had 9 deleted scenes. The first one happens when Lois asks Peter to join her for church and notices he's wearing the same old torn up shirt. She tells him they need to go shopping afterward. That leads to a deleted scene where Peter complains he hates shopping with her because she haggles in completely inappropriate situations.
Let's just get to church, and afterward, you're going to the mall to go clothes shopping.
Well, you're coming with me. Last time I tried shopping without you, it was a disaster. Hey, I'm home. I got groceries.
You what?
Yeah, I was driving past there and we were out of some stuff, so I...
You listen to me, you son of a bitch. I've got one thing in this lifetime. One thing!
You always say I never do anything around here.
Let's just get to church, and afterward, I'm taking you to the mall to go clothes shopping.
Lois, I hate going shopping with you. You're always haggling in inappropriate situations.
How much to just rough it up real bad?
Later, during a clothing tryout, Peter notices something weird growing out of his shoulder. At the doctor's office, it turns out to be a vestigial conjoined twin, which the doctor extracts from under Peter's skin. Back at home, in another deleted bit, Chris removes his skin to see if he has a twin on his neck.
Oh, he's such a great energy to have around.
Chip, I am gonna show you all kinds of cool stuff. My Hot Wheels, my lawn darts, even my new musket.
Oh, he's such a great energy to have around.
He sure is. Hey, maybe I have a chip too. I love you, blood twin.
Then we get a string of scenes showing Peter bonding with his twin, who's named Chip. The two ride go-karts, drink beer together, and hang out like best bros.
Yahoo! What a great Tuesday! Go-karts is fun for a lower-rung white like myself. Wait, this is where we started from. How did that happen? It's a circle. Get the fuck out of here. This is awesome. I'm gonna write a song about it. Go-karts, go-karts, go-karts! That sounds a lot like your cotton candy song. Oh, that's a good song, too! Cotton candy, cotton candy, cotton candy! This place is great! So what do you do here?
Well, mostly we just sit here and drink beer.
Beer? What's that? Here, maybe this will get you to shut up. Wow! Do poor people know about this? Yeah! Wow, all this stuff is coming out of me! Yeah! It's like there's a parade in my throat! Yeah!
Eventually, Peter gets tired of Chip's presence and kicks him out. When Peter tells the family that he's dumped Chip, everyone reacts. This is followed by a deleted moment where Chris tries to slide in a failed Spanish grade while everyone's distracted, hoping no one notices.
You what?
No!
Peter, how could you?
Whoa, 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 what are y'all coming down on me for? Meg throws away people who come out of a body all the time. Nobody says nothing.
You what?
No!
I got an F in Spanish.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. I just thought maybe I'd mention it now and it would get lost in the shuffle.
Later, when Peter realizes he's out of beer, he heads to the basement and falls down the stairs. That triggers 2 more deleted scenes. One where he finds some old boxes and plans to make a cardboard fort while lying on the floor with a broken leg.
There's no way I'm gonna make it back up those stairs. Wait. If I could just make my way over to those boxes, I could make a fort to play in.
The last deleted moment happens when Chip shows up to help Peter. Chip suggests going to the hospital, but Peter refuses, saying the last time he went there, he came back with a twin.
Oh my God! We gotta get this leg set and get you to the hospital! Oh, cool. That's the place with all the Ghostbusters cars. Oh my God! We gotta get this leg set and get you to the hospital! No way! Last time I went there, I got a baby!
A Fistful of Meg had 5 deleted moments. The first one happens right after new school bully Mike joins, and Meg accidentally throws food at him in the cafeteria. He challenges her to a fight, but before committing, he casually pulls out his phone and asks Siri to check his schedule to see if he's free that day.
Meg Griffin!
3 o'clock, Friday. I will destroy you. Siri, what does my week look like?
Tuesday, desecrate place of worship. Wednesday, throw rocks at old people. Thursday, mentor inner city bully. Friday, available.
As Meg scrambles to avoid the fight, she tries everything, uploading a video, hiring jocks to take Mike down, all of which fail. In one deleted scene, Meg takes it a step further and starts selling drugs at school, hoping she'll get expelled before the fight day arrives.
Okay, I know how to get out of this fight. If I distribute this heroin, I'll get expelled for sure.
Principal Shepard, I've heard rumors that Meg Griffin is selling heroin.
I'm having a really good day. Give me my saxophone.
Later, the principal announces the upcoming Meg Versus. Mike fight over the school PA system. There was originally a longer version of this announcement with extra lines, which were cut.
Good morning, students. This is Principal Shepard with the morning announcements. Remember that all wagers on Friday's Meg Griffin slaughter must be on my desk by Thursday. Also, Zach Morris, if you could stop freezing time to talk to the camera, the day would go a lot faster. Good morning, students. This is Principal Shepard with the morning announcements. Remember that all wagers on Friday's Meg Griffin slaughter must be on my desk by Thursday. What's your prediction, Clubber Lang from Rocky 3? My prediction? Pain.
Tell us what the lunch menu is, you dick!
Oh, meatloaf and tater tots. And by the way, I can stop being a dick. You can't stop being a Jew.
When Meg finally starts training, she turns to Quagmire for help. In a deleted scene from that training montage, Quagmire wants Meg to build up her strength by blowing bubbles and introduces her to his horse Bubbles. He remembers that the who else but Quagmire guy is on vacation.
All right, Meg, to build up your strength, I want you to blow bubbles. This is my horse, Bubbles. Oh, sorry, usually this is where that who else but Quagmire guy would jump in, but I forgot he's on vacation.
You know what? Today, it's who else but Lawrence.
And finally, there's a throwaway deleted scene with Stewie and Brian watching Law & Order, coffee-sipping cop division.
We now return to Law & Order, coffee-sipping cop division. What do we got?
Single white female found by passerby.
Leads.
None.
Captain, you're gonna wanna see this.
In Boopa-dee Bapad, there are 8 deleted gags. The first one happens during a news segment where Trisha Takanawa is reporting on an airline ticket price war. In the aired version, she's interrupted by Joe, but in the deleted scene, she's actually interrupted by Mr. T, who barges in to give his loud, unhelpful take.
With such low fares, even those who never fly are lining up to buy tickets. Early reports suggest that this could be the most profitable day for airlines in the last 2 decades. I'm Trisha Takanawa. Back to you, Tom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Joe.
Tom, I'm standing here at Quahog Airport, where I'm the only Asian woman not wearing a surgical mask for some reason.
I am getting on this plane, fool!
So your issue was always price?
That's correct.
With ticket prices dropping, Lois books a spontaneous family trip to Italy. Peter, never really interested in traveling, refuses to leave the hotel. While he sulks, Lois ends up enjoying the attention of an Italian man. Peter, feeling jealous, tries to win her back by riding a bike to impress her. That leads to a deleted scene where Lois warns him he doesn't even know how to stop the bike. Peter says he learned how from an online video.
What the hell?
Mi amore! I am here to put you on a pedestal with Italian romance.
Peter, get off that bicycle. You never learned how to stop.
Yes, I did. I watched an internet video.
So you want to learn how to stop a bike? Here's how. You don't get on it. Bikes are for Europeans and fairies. You want to go somewhere? Put on a pair of sweatpants and combat boots and run at night. Creep everybody out.
During a fancy boat date between Peter and Lois, there's another deleted moment where Peter tries to be romantic but ends up literally sleeping with the fishes.
Oh, Peter. You're actually gonna...
That's right, Lois. Peter Griffin sleeps with the fishes. After this, we'll have sex.
Eventually, Peter falls so in love with Italy that he decides the family should stay permanently. He dramatically burns all their passports. But reality kicks in fast, and they all regret the decision. On their way to get new passports, there's a cut scene at the visa office where the officer suspiciously asks Peter if he's had any recent contact with birds, due to rising concerns about avian flu.
Mr. Griffin, due to a recent outbreak of avian flu, I'm required to ask if you've been in contact with any birds in the last week.
No.
Who was that?
No one.
Hey, it's me. Where are you? I'm worried.
In Harmony's Way had 2 random gags scrapped. The first deleted scene appears at the very start, shortly after Brian's death. Peter, in a rare moment of curiosity, turns to Lois and awkwardly asks, "What's death?"
Well, I'm glad I got someone smart like you looking out for me. I've recently become aware of the harsh realities of life. Lois, when people die, do they come back for a little while?
No, Peter. Death is permanent.
Lois, are you gonna die?
Yes, Peter, but not for a long, long time.
Am I gonna die?
Yes, Peter. We're all gonna die.
Can I die last? After the kids?
The second cut scene happens after Peter and Quagmire's duet fails to impress their first live audience. But once Mort uploads a video of their performance to YouTube, it suddenly goes viral and they start getting booking offers. The group celebrates with a photo session, but in the deleted bit, Peter tries to join in the excitement by shooting his milk in the air like a champagne bottle.
Oh my God, you hear that, Quagmire? We're on our way! We gotta celebrate like girls in their 20s! You hear that, Quagmire? Looks like we're on our way! This calls for a celebration! Sorry, I did it earlier. I didn't realize we'd be doing this now.
3 Acts of God featured 7 deleted scenes. Things kick off with the Griffins and their friends tailgating at a Patriots game. Right there's a deleted bit where Cleveland shows up wearing loafers and does a tiny step slide walk across the parking lot.
Just back up here for my monthly haircut. When a black man finds a barber, it's for life. Hey y'all, good to be back in town. Oh crap, I wore my loafers. Now I'm gonna have to do that weird tiny step slide and walk the entire way in. Quagmire, would you mind if I take your arm so you may escort me into the game?
Fine.
Oh, there's a puddle. Thank you, young man.
The next morning, Stewie tries to get Brian's attention by setting up a fake casual moment, making Brian ask, "How was your night?" just so Stewie can ignore him. In a deleted version of that, Stewie launches into a painfully long story about attending an old McDonald concert.
How was your night, Stewie?
Ugh, get your own life, bro. Get off my sack.
How was your night, Stewie?
Oh, I went to a concert at the library. The guy opened with an 18-minute old McDonald. It was epic. But getting out of there was a nightmare.
When Peter's team loses the game and the winning team credits God for their victory, Peter and the guys decide to find God and confront him directly. In a deleted scene, their first stop is Alaska, where they try to meet Sarah Palin, who once claimed in an interview to have a direct connection to God. But when they finally get to her, it's revealed she's actually the Wally World Moose mascot wearing a Palin skin suit.
Carrie Underwood credits her success to personal relationship with God.
You think she knows where we can find him?
I'm sure she does. She's smart. She won her job in a contest. Guys, we are going to Nashville. Hey, you're Carrie Underwood, right?
I sure am. You want an autograph?
Yeah, can you get me Randy Travis's?
I don't think so.
Hey, in that song, Jesus Take the Wheel, was that like the real Jesus, or was it just some Mexican guy?
No, it was the real Jesus.
Wow, so you know him?
We're actually looking for his father. Do you know where we can find God?
Well, God is everywhere. He's in our hearts, and we take him with us wherever we go.
Yeah, we're looking for like an address.
Look, you guys, I don't know who you are, but I have to go perform.
Peter, I don't think she knows where God is. Let's go.
Sarah Palin credits her success to personal relationship with God.
Well, if she knows him, maybe she can tell us where he is.
Exactly. Guys, we're going to Alaska. Right, Alaska.
Welcome to Alaska, gentlemen. It's very nice to meet you.
Thanks for seeing us on such short notice, Mrs. Palin.
Yeah, as someone who served one half of one term as governor of a largely unpopulated state, we really respect your opinion.
Well, how could I refuse an interview with important big newspaper illustrated?
See, I told you that would work. Say it. Say I was right.
Peter, we're in the middle of fooling the person we're trying to fool right now.
This has become more important than that. Say I was right.
So what brings you gentlemen to Alaska?
Well, I read an article where you said you had a personal relationship with God. Now, most of the time when women say personal relationship, that means Bone City, but I'm not here to pry about that. I just want to know where he lives.
Why, God lives in our own hearts, and we take him with us wherever we go.
Yeah, well, that's kind of general. Can you be a little more specific?
Sure feels like God's here with us on this beautiful day, doesn't it, folks?
Something's off about her.
She's not even real. She's the animatronic moose from Wally World.
Sorry, folks. Alaska's closed. Sorry.
After coming up empty, they return to the Drunken Clam to regroup. That's when Death shows up with a plan to help them meet God. In the aired version, he just appears, but in the deleted scene, he awkwardly asks the group if he can borrow someone's phone to make a call.
Hey guys.
Hey, Death. What are you doing here?
Actually, I'm here for your show.
Oh, come on, man. I'm on vacation.
Wait a minute, Death, you work with God. Will you take us to him?
Sure, I guess I could. But don't you mean her? Look at your faces. Of course it's the dude. Come on, let's go.
Oh my God, look you guys, it's Death!
Hey, has anyone got a cell phone I can borrow? God's been paging me for like 20 minutes.
Wait, you still use a pager?
Yeah, well, we thought once we got Steve Jobs in heaven we'd all get iPhones, but he never showed up.
Wait a minute. You work with God?
Oh, Death, we've been looking all over for that guy. Will you take us to him?
Sure, but don't you mean her? Look at your faces. Of course it's the dude. Come on, let's go.
Eventually, Death arranges a meeting with God. In another deleted moment, the first thing Peter does when he meets him is pull out a pile of receipts, itemizing every penny he spent traveling the world trying to find him.
Oh, hey, I'm God. Welcome to heaven. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Handicapped is still a thing up here?
Oh yeah, you're like this forever.
Hey, how come everyone has different kinds of towels?
Well, we don't provide towels. You have to bring your own. It's very important that you die holding towels. Have the priests not been passing this along? It's very important. Wow, you guys pulled it off.
And we only spent $800. Here's our receipts.
What? I'm not reimbursing you.
Fresh Air had a total of 10 deleted scenes, most of them revolving around Peter's ridiculous plan to marry Chris for Carter's inheritance. The episode starts with Chris asking Peter to spend some quality time together. Right after that, there's a deleted scene where Peter tells Chris he can't because he already promised a fish he'd go chrising with him.
Are you sure? Cause there's a 3-day weekend coming up and I thought maybe you and I could finally go fishing like we've been talking about.
Sorry, Chris, I can't. I got insanity practice. Pinwheels! Pinwheels in my head! Voices! Angry fish!
How's he doing? Not good. He still thinks this is practice of some sort.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I promised a fish I'd take him chrising. Oh boy, the Chris are jumping today.
That's followed by another scrapped bit where Peter gives Chris an empty promise to take him scuba diving, clearly just to shut him up.
But you promised we'd go fishing.
Chris, I was just lying to you so you'd go away. But if you leave me alone now, I'll give you $1 billion.
You've got a deal! Will you at least give me an empty promise for the road?
Tomorrow we'll go scuba diving.
Yay! I'll get started on the 6 weeks of required certification classes.
Then there's a deleted moment where Lois tells Peter that Carter has a cheerleading injury and someone needs to take care of him. Since Barbara is off as judge on American Idol, none of this setup made it into the aired episode, and it completely contradicts what actually happened.
You guys, that was my mom. She said that Daddy broke his leg.
How?
Apparently, he got hurt at the mall.
Carter, please stop doing that. We need to get you some new corduroys.
No! None of the other boys are wearing corduroys. I want dungarees.
You're going to get hurt doing that.
No, I'm not. I'm the champ at doing this. Ow! You jinxed me! Ah, damn it! Hey, call that beeping cart that carries around the fat black people.
Well, I guess Babs has her work cut out for her.
Actually, Mom can't take care of him. She's out of town doing a photo shoot for the cover of Vane's magazine. Well, as I understand it, Daddy's cheer squad had another failed dismount.
We know that we are the B-E-S-T. Brittany, you dumb slut! I said I was gonna cradle out! How did you not hear me?
Actually, Mom can't take care of him. I had no idea, but for the past 4 months, she's been one of the judges on American Idol.
Wow, eventually they get to everybody. It's like jury duty now.
I agree with the Black Girl Carnival.
After Chris starts bonding with Carter and impresses him, Carter decides to name Chris his heir. A deleted scene expands on this, with Carter saying he's making the decision because Chris is the only one who understands both the modern world and Anne Frank.
I have decided to change my will and name my grandson Chris the sole heir to the Pewterschmidt fortune.
What? What?
Oh no, my hairless twin got out. Hello, family. Let's eat all the garbage we want.
You what?
Oh, my.
And I'll close the door because no one does that in this house.
That's right, Chris is my new heir. And now to show you my overwhelming love and affection. Okay, that's enough. You're not my wife. Anyway, I want you to have the money. You're the only person who understands this crazy world, except for maybe Anne way too frank.
Dear Diary, when this war is over, I'm gonna get a cucumber and work it into a pickle. And you can take that to the Bank of Berlin. Phew. Good thing no one's ever gonna read this.
When Peter finds out, he proposes marriage to Chris to get access to the fortune. In a deleted moment, Peter's shown rubbing his private parts, pretending it's a magic lamp, trying to summon a ring for the proposal.
I want to take this to the next level. Chris Griffin, will you marry me?
Why is your hand moving up and down in your pocket so fast?
Because I'm looking for this.
In another deleted scene, Stewie shows up holding flowers, also intending to propose to Chris, but when he sees Peter already did it, he gives up and vows to remain a bachelor for life.
I guess what I'm trying to say, Dad, is that I want to spend the rest of my life with you. You know what? I'm gonna be a bachelor. Let people talk. I know I'm straight.
As the wedding approaches, Peter starts having doubts. One cut scene shows him calling Quagmire the night before the ceremony, confessing he's unsure about going through with marrying his own son.
Hello?
Quagmire, I think I'm making a big mistake. And after tomorrow, there's no going back. I just don't know.
Peter, what you're feeling right now is completely normal.
Really?
Of course it is. If everybody who had doubts on the eve of his wedding threw in the towel, nobody would be married. And look, I'm not saying it isn't scary, it is.
Well, you're not married.
And I'm not happy either.
What? You seem like the happiest guy in the world.
It's a mask, Peter. Now you go back to bed, and when you feel the breeze on your ears tomorrow, that's Glenn Quagmire telling you that everything's gonna be okay.
Thanks, Quagmire. You're a good man.
I hope someday we can talk about marriage.
Yeah, when I get married, it's not gonna be to some whore.
On the wedding day, Peter and Chris read their vows, and some lines from that scene were trimmed down in the aired version.
And the two of you have written your own vows?
Chris, To express my love, I turn to the words of the only poet that blue-collar New England scumbags like me know, Robert Frost. 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled. Now, I ain't no scholar, but if that's not a metaphor for Major League butt stuff, I don't know what is.
On this most special of days, who gives this young man away?
I do.
Very good. And to whom will he be married?
Me again.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we just move along to the vows, then?
Chris, I still remember the first time I laid eyes on you. I was standing before a studio audience at the Maury Povich show, having just taken a blood test. And when those rednecks were screaming boo at me in that crappy brick studio, and that fat lady threw a cup of water at me, that's when I knew you were mine, and that we would be together forever. Amen.
After Lois crashes the ceremony and puts a stop to it, another deleted gag shows where Peter and Chris still go on the honeymoon to Paris anyway, justifying it by saying, we already paid for the honeymoon.
Well, let's all go home, you guys. I think we've had enough excitement for one day.
Yeah, and I guess I learned it's wrong to take your son to Vermont under false pretenses to try to marry him for his inheritance.
Let's all go home.
Well, we did already pay for the honeymoon.
Ah, Perry.
Mom sure looked pissed at the airport.
Hey, what are you doing? Ah!
Feisty. I like a toilet with a little fight in it.
Please be seated.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more Family Guy content.